Long before European settlement, the area that became Deblois was part of the traditional territory of the Passamaquoddy tribe. The town's original name was Narraguagus, sometimes spelled Narraguagus, derived from the Native American name for the nearby Narraguagus River, meaning, above the falls, or similar. This name was used when the plantation was first organized in 1819. Official organization and blueberry beginnings, 1850s-1860s. Deblois was formally incorporated as a town on March 26, 1856, and renamed in honor of Thomas Amory Deblois, 1798–1875, a prominent Boston merchant and landowner who owned vast tracts of timberland in eastern Maine. At the time of incorporation, it was a typical remote Maine township focused on logging. Wild blueberries, however, were already abundant on the sandy barrens, though not yet commercially harvested. The Great Fire of 1947 and its aftermath. The devastating 1947 wildfire that burned over 200,000 acres in Washington County swept through Deblois. The fire destroyed much of the forest cover but opened up huge areas of blueberry barrens. This catastrophe inadvertently boosted the wild blueberry industry, as the burned-over land became ideal for lowbush blueberry production. Deblois quickly transitioned from a logging community to one centered on blueberries, peak of the blueberry era, 1950s, 1980s. By the mid-20th century, Deblois became one of the top wild blueberry-producing towns in Maine, and thus the world. At its height, it reportedly produced up to 10% of Maine's entire wild blueberry crop in some years. Large commercial operations like the Deblois Blueberry Company and later Jasper Wyman & Son dominated the local economy. The biennial raking cycle, pruning one year, harvesting the next, shaped both the landscape and the seasonal rhythm of life. Modern Deblois, 1990s, present. Today, Deblois remains one of Maine's smallest and most rural towns, with a population usually under 60, 49 in the 2020 census. It disincorporated as a town in 2023 and reverted to plantation status due to the tiny population and difficulty maintaining town government functions. Despite this, it is still a major wild blueberry area, with vast barrens now managed by a few large companies. The landscape is a striking mix of open blueberry fields, regrowing forest, and quiet gravel roads.